Hello and welcome to another edition of Good Morning Pattaya, Pattaya Channel's very own breakfast show. As usual, I'm your host, Nick Pendrell, but once again, we have a lovely face in our co-host chair in the form of Kunji.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming back. You had such a nice time yesterday that you thought you'd come back for a little bit more?
Comfortable. Start to feel comfortable here now.
It's nice, this sofa, isn't it?
Yeah,
you
I'm
get
gonna fall
addicted to this
asleep.
sofa. I'll have to throw you off for future episodes, I think.
Yeah.
And our guest today is David from Love Pattaya.
Good morning. Pattaya. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, David, I think a lot of our viewers, all of our viewers, we
too.
all love Pattaya, but you love Pattaya with capital letters. So what makes you love Pattaya?
Yeah.
Well, Pattaya is just the best city in the world, isn't it?
Absolutely.
That's where the name come from. We was thinking, me and a few friends are in this, and we were thinking what to call it, and yeah, Love Pattaya, let's keep it simple.
And what is Love Pattaya?
Okay, we've got a few things going. Mainly it's a tourist information site, which is currently being developed. It's been underway for over a year now. Wow. And it's eventually going to turn into an app. Now, what we're trying to do is just give good, comprehensive tourist information. We don't feel that it's out there yet.
Right, no, I agree.
From every angle, whether it be where to stay, where to eat, where to drink, tourist attractions. Also, just local information like how to use the BART bus system. Right.
Yes.
I know for myself, I was here for a few years, coming here for a few years before I actually realised it's only £10 to get on the BART bus.
Really?
You know, initially, my friend on the first trip, we got in the back of a BART bus, and somebody else tried to get in, and he started trying to push him out, trying to say, this is our taxi. You know?
Exactly,
it's all a bit confusing.
Yeah, I still haven't figured it out.
So, yeah, it's just a comprehensive website that just covers every angle, you know, everything there is to do in Pattaya. And obviously we're going to try and get an app. We've got getting the app developed now, which will be very simple to use. If you want, you know, the best roast dinner in Pattaya, you'll put in that, it'll find your location, and it will send you to what we recommend as the best roast dinner in Pattaya.
Excellent.
You can show the taxi bike driver and he'll just take you there.
Interesting.
That is good. I can see why it's been 12 months in the making.
Yeah, there's a lot. The site's obviously massive at the moment. There's a huge golf section, a huge things to do, tourist attraction section. Our food and bar, our restaurants and bar section, we're working on at the moment to get bigger. We've got massage section, again, the transport, just the local information regarding girls, where to meet girls, what certain places, this, that and the other. So it's large. We've been doing it at our own time, and obviously we're trying to make a living at the same time, so we've not had all the time to do it. But yeah, we're getting there now. We're getting good hits on the site, so it's just a case of now getting it out there to the people.
Right. So it does actually exist today? It
exists today. You can Google it, you can find it. We're actually coming up now on Google. We're #1 for massage, best massage in Pattaya. British restaurants, Pattaya, we're on the first page high up. So we're slowly climbing up the rankings now, and you can go on it and you can see it's live and it's working. It isn't the finished article, but it's there and it's very informative. It's worth having a look.
And I guess something like that is never a finished product.
Yeah.
You get people saying, oh, could you do this? How have you ever done doing that?
You keep coming with
it will always be updated. Also, with a town like this, there's so many new restaurants, new bars open, so it's a case of getting them on there. It's going to be a little bit like a business directory, but with a lot more information. So what you've actually got, if you go and look on there, is if we're listing a particular restaurant, it's actually got a website within our website. So they've got contact us, they've got their menu on there, they've got the Google Maps, so their location on there. And what you can also do, which is what we thought was very important, so that the user can actually have a look and have credible information, is they can leave reviews. So like TripAdvisor. So it isn't just an advertiser talking about how good a business is and the business talking about how good it is. There's actually public reviews on there as well, so you can have a look and see, you know, exactly what the public think of this place.
Excellent.
Okay, so it's going to be genuine information.
And so people have to become a members or have to
No, you can just go on there. Just access it if you want to leave a review. It just says log in via Facebook. So you just log in via Facebook, and then what that also does, which benefits the business, is as soon as they leave a review, that will automatically share it on the person's Facebook wall. So all their friends, if they've been to, I don't know, the Punch and Judy and had a good roast dinner, they'll say, great roast of the Punch on Sunday, and then on their newsfeed to all their friends will then see that Nick's been to the Punch and Judy, he thought it was a great thing. They'll click on the link, send them through to their page on our site, which has got all their information, all the whole menu, La, 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 la.
Very clever. Very clever.
We gotta try
Definitely
that.
see myself using
right
that.
after this.
Yeah. Do you, one thing, because I was Googling like crazy to try and find a restaurant that was open at 2 a.m. last night.
Okay.
Would I be able to find that information on your site?
Yep, certainly. Yeah, everything you'll be able to find. Now, you can do the searches. If you go into our food section, they're categorised into whether it's Italian food, British food, etc., and have opening times and everything else. So, but it's, again, the site isn't finished yet, but there will be a search engine function, so you can literally put that in. I'm in John TM, I want Italian food, it's this time of day, this is my location, OK, these are your options that are open now, have a look and look at the reviews.
Oh, that'll be a lifesaver.
So it should be very informative, Where we're a little bit different from, I know there are a lot of these out there at the moment, I personally don't feel that any of them are very user-friendly and also got enough information on. Where we are also very different is Facebook. Okay? In our minds, Facebook rules the world.
Definitely.
Okay? When I walked in here this morning, you asked for my business card, and straight away you asked me for my Facebook page so you can share it onto. Now, everybody these days is on their phone all day long. It's almost unsociable. You go into a restaurant and people are sitting there, we go out for dinner together and you're sitting there talking about, looking at Facebook. It literally rules the world. Now, what we did last March is we started setting up Facebook pages. Walking Street Pattaya is ours, LK Metro, Soy 7, Soy 8, Pattaya Beach, John TM Beach, Pattaya Bars, Pattaya Go-Go's. I Love Pattaya. We've got about 30 different pages with total about 100,000 likes. Now, these, when we first started toying around with it over a year ago, we started doing some ad campaigns that you can do to boost your likes. Now, what we found is generally it gets your likes up, but it's generally not the right type of people that you're looking for. It's just these people are just like anything. So now what we've done is we've stopped that and we're just letting it grow organically. Now, we've got up to around 100,000 spread across our pages. It's increasing by 2,000 to 3,000 a week. So it's snowballing now. And also that reach, because we put some good posts on our pages and they're pretty and they've got informative, they then get shared, etc., etc. So in the last 7 days, we actually got a reach of over 200,000 people. Now, these are Pattaya-based people. So from that side of it, the reach is huge, and we've only started sharing our website, Love Pattaya Thailand, on it for the last few weeks, and already we're getting up to 300 to 400 visitors a day on the website. So the spread's there. Now, it does work. I own Love Pattaya property, which has been open for a few months, and we're doing a lot of business. It's low season, we've only been open a few months, and the military coup, etc., etc. And we've been flat out. Now,
that is impressive.
We don't market anywhere, only on Facebook. So it is genuine. These people are in Pattaya, so they've been organically grown over a course of a year plus now. Also, we've been toying around with sharing posts. We shared one for a restaurant about 10 days ago, put their special on there. We got a reach of over 20,000 people on their particular post, over 400 likes, and the restaurant was busy as anything. They took 50,000 baht more than they usually take on that particular day. So again, the reach is there. The people,
it's working.
It is working, and again, of course, it's going to work. People just read phones all day. People, you know, things have changed. They don't read magazines or pamphlets really anymore. If you're not on Facebook and people's phones, basically, where are you? Because that's where you need to be.
Definitely the future.
Yes, it is the future.
So where are your visitors coming from? Obviously, the majority are actually living here in Pattaya.
I wouldn't say the majority are living here in Thailand. It's very hard to gauge, but they're a mix. Australians, British, Americans, Germans, French. It's just a complete mix, which is what Pattaya is. It's a multicultural city.
Cosmopolitan.
Now, some of them don't live here, but some of they're people who come to Pattaya, they don't come once today. That gets in their blood. They're frequent visitors. So they might not be here now, but they're coming here soon. And if they're anything like I was when I was splitting my time between England and Pattaya, when I was in England, I'd be on the computer all night looking and watching videos.
What's going on over here? Because,
and that's what we're finding, the usage on our site, and we've got YouTube pages, we've got videos just around Pattaya. You know, it's quite high amount of time they're spending on there. And they're coming, so we're getting a lot of inquiries. I mean, we're getting well over 100 messages a day through Facebook pages, inquiring about all sorts of things. Obviously, our property side is the property, that's getting plenty, but the other stuff, Walking Street Pattaya, for instance, is asking, what's the best bars in Pattaya, etc., etc. So we just diverting them to our website, and then they can obviously have a look on there and get some reviews and everything else.
Excellent. And so go through the categories of your site. You've mentioned bars, you mentioned restaurants, you mentioned massage and stuff like that.
Things to do, we've got golf. We've got obviously your tourist attractions, where to stay. Now, again, it's not completely finished, but we're working on the where to stay. So there'll be different areas: Jomtien, Pattaya, Nuklua, and again your different stars: 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star.
Different level.
Again, with the food, it's very big. You've got fine dining. You've got British restaurants, Italian restaurants, Chinese restaurants.
Diners.
It's huge. There's no limit to how big this can be. When we got bars, you've got sports bars, beer bars, go-go bars, gentlemen's clubs. So you've got all the different variations. And when you click on them, it gives you a brief description of what that is. And then obviously listing the ones there. And again, they've got the reviews on there, so you can have a look at what other people think, not just what I'm saying or what the owner's saying. Let's find out what the customers think about it. So it's beneficial to the user. Obviously, we want to keep them coming back. We want to keep it fresh and everything else. And obviously the businesses that are on there, they get to see honest feedback about their business, and they get massive exposure through the Facebook side.
Definitely.
So we're sharing the posts, sharing people's businesses, and it's, again, just spreading hugely now. Again, with the organic, the audience we have on Facebook, it's organic. People are not liking Soy LK Metro unless they know what Soy LK Metro is. They're the people who have been to LK Metro. So if you're on, for instance, we have a go-go bar and LK Metro on the site, that will then be advertised on the LK Metro page. Walking Street, on the Walking Street page, and things like that. So yeah, it's just getting it out there. The site is one thing, but really what we're doing is pushing the Facebook side of it. We get out there on Facebook and we hit the numbers, numbers that no other advertiser or anything else is hitting, really. And the information on there, it's like a business directory, but they've got a site within a website, so it tells them locations, reviews, pictures, menus, what's on, any upcoming events, etc., etc.
Well, that's good. So roughly today, how many listings do you have?
We have probably 100. On there. I went out last night getting a few more. Pretty much everybody I'm speaking to likes it and wants on board. So hopefully the next couple of months we'll increase that, and there'll be a few more hundred on there. But it's not just the listings; it's also plenty of general information on there as well.
Correct.
So yeah, have a look at it, and again, it's a work in progress, but it's more, I think, already more comprehensive than any other site out there as it is. But we're a long way from complete.
Sure. As you said, this is all so many businesses. That,
and like you say, it'll always constantly update. We also have a restaurant opening, should be opening next week, on a slightly different thing. It's more personal. I'm getting a bit fat now, obviously, but I've been a bit tired to work. But when I was hitting the gym out here, I wanted to eat right. And I like my food, and I was struggling to find somewhere where I could eat a good meal without being sidetracked seeing a menu with pie and mash on it or fish and chips.
I know that feeling.
So we've got Love Pattaya Protein opening, which is underneath Pattaya Protein. Love Pattaya Protein, underneath Tony's gym on 3rd Road.
And
big
gym.
It's just going to have chicken, fish, boiled brown rice.
So all the nutrients for people who like to work out,
weight, or no bulk up, whatever it is you want to do. But there isn't fish and chips on the menu, so you can't.
So no fat menu.
You can't get fat in there. So it's more, so that's opening soon as well. The property shop's already going, and obviously Love Pattaya, we're now just getting out there as a Love Pattaya.
Wow, you are a busy guy.
Yes, very busy. Probably a bit too busy at the moment.
Got a lot of information.
Yeah, exactly. So let's just go summarise everything because you're doing so many things and we want everybody to find you. I'm sure all the viewers are saying, oh, that sounds good. Oh, where can I find out about this? Where can I find out about that? So the restaurant, first of all, does that have its own site? Or can
it doesn't yet. It will have, but to be honest, it will just be under the Love Pattaya Thailand. Basically, lovepatayatthailand.com. That's got everything on there. Again, it's got a property section that goes through to our property business. The restaurant will be on there. It isn't even open yet, so we haven't got it on there yet. It should be open within a week. But again, all the information is on lovepatayatthailand.com. Soon there'll be an app out, which will be very user-friendly, but that's currently getting built. But again, have a look at lovepatayatthailand.com. It's got some great information for not just for tourists, but for expats too. I mean, I've been living out here a lot of years, but I still find certain things I still don't know, and I'm asking questions. Where's this or where's that? So, and again, the new things that are coming up. We might live here, but we don't know if a new restaurant just opened around the corner.
Exactly.
So it's on there. It's not just for tourists; it's for expats too.
And also, you can find you on Facebook, obviously.
Yes, you can find us on Facebook. walking street Pattaya's, but really, again, love Pattaya Thailand.
So if they just go into the search box,
just put love Pattaya in the search,
Thailand.
you'll come up. There's lots of things on there.
They'll do it.
Yeah.
So it sounds like a very exciting product.
Yeah, busy, but hopefully we'll get there in the end. I mean, it's a work in progress.
Well, that's great that you're offering like a really useful resource for the public.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
With that, and everyone go to Love Pattaya Property, and we'll be back soon.